up against BZM on the Ember. You mentioned it, Seleri, it's not the worst laning matchup, right? Like the Ember can kind of dance around this. Do you reckon that overall BZM should have a better time, or should it draw kind of close to even here?
I think some Leshrex can win this lane when they're an expert at this matchup, but overall it should be a free lane for Ember and Lesh. They should both farm, and it's a really, really good Ember game. So even if he would slightly lose the mid lane, I think OG is perfectly fine with that, since there's almost nothing to lock him down in the mid game.
Bot lane, damage being dealt to Matumba, but gonna be no kind of jump in. Tiger, no angle here for the toss back into Amar, and it doesn't seem like he's more than happy to get fighting yet. Meanwhile, Boxy, a nice little creep pool going on here. Trying to reset the creep equilibrium on his side. Just let one creep through as bottom lane. ATF gonna take a fair bit of damage, but is gonna be okay in the end.
Yeah, he starts to drop low, and this is where the Bloodseeker starts to feel good. You don't have the thirst up yet. You do have a lot of early damage and slow is coming out from the side of Liquid, whereas for OG, with a Husker and a Tiny, it does feel like you need a lot of EXP, a lot of levels to really start to play here, doesn't it?
This bot lane is going to be very interesting, I think. If the Bloodseeker and CM get on top of this Husker, they might just kill him. But if they don't kill this guy in time, and they get some tossbacks on CM with the disarms, it could go either way, I think. I'm not sure how this lane should go, or what's going to happen here.
It's the top lane, perhaps. We haven't really talked about that one at all quite yet. You're going to have Boxy there on that. In fact, hold that thought. That's a lot of damage coming out onto the Tiny. We can have a look at the top lane, though. Boxy once again pulling a creep wave over. Misha unable to really slot down, but just try to get the aggro of the creep wave. Oh, he's got it as well. Very nice play from Misha, but what a great shards out from Boxy. In the meantime, Tiger does end up going down. I love the shards plays from Boxy. He's always got some kind of concept, some idea to try and get the advantage. And once again, we do see the pull work out in the end.
Yeah, they just get that EXP they need on Boxy, trying to get that build up, get the space they want for Zai. Uragi, he can kind of twack away, but when you're in that field, when you're in the webs, Zai's not going to feel too scared of trading. Can always run up with Insatiable as well, especially if Misha's dragged away without anyone to stop the Brood. You know, she can kind of get on top of that NP if you're not careful.
Uragi could be a fair bit of damage. He's just trapped up, standing his ground, trying to TP away, but the snowball is going to stun him up. Uragi, he cannot make it out. It is going to be a very strong kill for the side of Liquid.
Very nicely done. This Brood is a lot stronger in lane now than what everyone's used to. With this insatiable hunger getting a lot of buffs, and the more levels it gets in it, the harder it's going to be in this lane. You'd think it should be a chill lane for Fryn, but they have a lot of kill potential.
Boxy, he never stops this bloke. Boxy's always going. Snowball not going to connect on Misha. They will still chase with Zai, but Misha is going to be okay. Getting a little bit greedier there with the snowball from Boxy, and sadly for him, it does not touch the snapfire.
Just trying to go for both targets, maybe shove Uragi all the way back once more. Does give some room to go back for Misha, but it's all the way back to the base for him. Having to TP home, has to walk up with regen. You have that window for Liquid to still maintain that aggression up against OG here.
I think overall, it looks like a pretty good start for OG in the lanes. The Ember is having a really good time mid. He's going more than even. He was doing a really good job on the first few waves. He really wants to get one water in though, and looks like Liquid is not going to give it.
They certainly are not. Mickey does take it. How important do you think BZM's going to be here for the side of OG? Like, is he the guy that needs to create the space for Amar and Uragi to kind of get that farm going? Or is it all on ATF to get that farm going? Does Uragi just kind of join the team early?
I think this Ember will be making all the space. I think the Husker and the Fryn will be farming up. Fryn will be ready to connect at any time. And this Ember has a really good game, so once he gets his level, and it makes a lot of space on the map. If this Brood gets his tower too quickly, he'll go to mid. He'll take over the entire map.
Oh, the shards. Gonna lock down Tiger once again. No way out, surely. He'll toss away. Matumba, he's got so much speed though, and Mickey really just there to make sure they can knock it out. MATUMBAMAN able to pick up another kill here on the
blink is gonna be near impossible. There's nowhere for him to farm at all.
Tumba, bottom lane, gonna move in. ATF, he'll cop the Rupture. He's kind of forced the man fight this one out, but there's surely no way. He will try with the life break, but it's gonna be nowhere near enough. Mickey able to secure the kill. More rotations, BZM chains out. Matumba, here's a big one, and they will find him. The Bloodseeker is going to drop as OG, looking for a bit more. With the Mortimer's Kisses, they'll find Insania on that Crystal Maiden. That'll be a second as Boxy now, trying to TP up at the chains.
He gets 6 from that kill. That's super good for it to come back for them.
Mid lane, Mickey, all alone right now. They're going to move in. That's a lot of damage coming out, but the snowball, it's going to buy a bit of time. Mickey going to try and turn here, but there's surely not enough damage. He will drop. Matumba going to try and punish. Misha is down. How far can you go? They find another. BZM, he does take down Boxy, and it's going to be another successful team fight the way of OG.
This Ember's popping up.
Starting to ramp up off the back of BZM. He's got travel sub. He's ready to just be all over the map.
That's a very cool build. You don't see that very often nowadays.
DM, speaking of the devil, does get caught out. Blood Rite is there. He might be gone, and he will be. Oh, it's a bit of a caster's curse there from you two. That wasn't my fault. I'm out of this one.
The frostbite just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, out onto the Ember, but he's just fine to back his way out. Tiger and Misha still hanging around, but outside of vision. Instead, they find Uragi on that Prophet, but the cookie away is going to be enough as Tiger makes the jump in onto Boxy, but Boxy, he'll jump right back in onto that Tiny. It should be a 1-for-1, but they still haven't got that Tiny down yet. In fact, now they do, and they found Uragi on the Nature's Prophet. They even found Misha. Matumba, he loves these kind of team fights.
Going back to farm, and again, that unfortunate timing on spotting out in the vision for the side of OG, but very fortunate for Liquid finding the punishment for Amar. Where do you go from here? Is it really just a BKB? Is that it? As they look for more.
They are going to look for more top lane. Tiger is going to get caught. Matumba able to pick up his 4th kill. As in they go mid lane. Misha trying to cook close from Mickey. Great attempt. At least for OG, they do get away with the support kills. Now, Mickey, pretty deep, does get caught out, is getting blocked as well by the Treants. Will still move back in onto Tiger. They'll find the Tiny. In they go onto Uragi. Through the BKB, they've got the Rupture. Uragi surely can't find his way out. He'll get bashed up. Into Misha they go now. Liquid, they won't keep going. ATF does show up. A buyback will be expended as BZM does at least find Insania on Tiger. He'll get back into the game, but...
And potentially just commit on this. They have really big timings right now. They have the Aegis. They got everything they need.
We go Liquid onto the high ground once again. The tier 3 tower not going to last very long as Matumba's just hitting so hard along with the Leshrac, but a nice cookie. No, it's not going to land. Tiger still with the avalanche toss is there. Mickey falling low but has the Bloodstone. Will take down the Tiny once again as Uragi. Boxy in the back line is at least going to drop, so it might force Liquid to reset and come back another day. They still almost have 3 minutes of the Aegis up, so they can afford to do this and just wait out their task. Maybe not. BZM, he does get caught on the Ember. He is gone.
Claim your blood.
Oh boy.
Oh man, no buyback out in BZM
Anything
either.
for this Hex or for a silence. So this might be getting close to the end if this Lesh can get a good jump.
Oh,
There it is. They jump in. Cookie was there. BZM. Oh, he was the one caught out. Matumba, he keeps bashing on command. BZM, he's down for 90 seconds. Minute and a half without buyback available on the Ember. This could be, never mind. Backdoor will kick in. Liquid, they won't have the time to go after the T3 yet, but Amar trying to fight Mickey. Has he gone too far? ATF, he's going to find Boxy. Onto Mickey they go. They might have the Leshrac, and they do. OG, they'll find another but Matumba. He got the Rupture off. He does pick off ATF. He's got the Husker down, and now the Bash is coming out again. Uragi, he cannot escape Matumbaman.
Your blood is mine.
it's so difficult for OG. And they're
If
trying
they do
to
get any pickoff, they can just insta-go to the base. Maybe they feel strong enough, they don't even have to wait. They can just go right now, get a good team fight.
We've got to be careful. Liquid moving up. They're already in. Mickey, he's right out onto the supports. In fact, BZM, he barely avoids the stun, but Misha's already gone. ATF gets shredded here by Matumba as Uragi. Is he going to get out? Just barely. No bashes for Matumba. But there's 2 down. Amar does not have buyback available. There is only 1 lane of barracks left in Liquid. They're going right for it.
just nothing to stop him. BZM, he's got to dance around here really hard, but not even a tossback potential to that play. No buybacks available. Respawns are short though.
Oh, BZM, he's been sidelined by stuff. This could be it. Liquid, they'll take him down. He has the buyback. He's going to commit it surely. They'll hold for now. Hoping Liquid may back off, but Liquid, they're looking for those tier 4 towers. Such a dominant series so far for Liquid. OG, they've got one last chance. They'll wait for ATF to respawn first, but they've held down Misha. Once again, the Snapfire is gonna melt. No buyback available. Uragi now getting caught in front of his fountain, but they'll move back towards the tier 4. They'll see ATF moving in on this Husker, trying to find a way, but Zai's making it so darn hard to close the gap. In fact, he's even TPing towards the CM, trying to find at least Insania, but the Glimmer Cape, they don't have the detection. Instead, they go onto Zai on the Broodmother, but Zai, he'll man up. There's the disarm out from ATF. Meanwhile, on the side, BZM, he's gonna drop to MATUMBAMAN. Zai still running, just can't get caught. They'll toss him in. ATF still trying his hardest, but it's not looking good. It seems like Liquid, they might have this series in the bag. There's 4 down. GG's called. GG is called. Liquid, they've done it once again, this time 2-0 against OG. And OG, I mean, they're a fan favorite here at TI-11, but Liquid proving to be way too strong here today.
Yeah, they played really well. Synchronized so well. They kept the lane shut down